Hello and welcome Eagles fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching from a mobile device. We are super excited and delighted for you to be a part of this broadcast this evening. In today's matchup, the Lady Eagles basketball team will be facing off against the Eagles from Faulkner University. The Eagles from Montgomery, Alabama currently hold a 4-3 record, gaining 2 back-to-back losses from Freedman-Hardman University and the University of Mobile. Senior from Locust Fork, Alabama, Ashlyn Atkins is the second leading scorer for this Eagles roster and currently averages 13 points per contest and contributing 19 points, 3 steals, and a total of 10 boards, shooting 5 from 8 from distance in their first home game of the season against Pensacola Christian College. Meanwhile, the Lady Eagles are coming off of their first loss in 4 games against a loaded University of West Florida team who had 5 Division I transfers on their roster by a deficit of 25. Sandy McLean to contribute a team high of 22 points when the Argos defense held down 2020 South Region Player of the Year, Lauren Alvarez, to under double digits for the first time since the regional championship matchup last year against Bob Jones University. Plenty of action awaits in this eventual matchup, but before we go ahead and introduce you to this here matchup we have here today, let's go ahead and allow the fans at home to meet our Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Thank you.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. you can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you.
Hello and welcome, Eagles fans from all over. Whether you're from around the country or around the world, we're super excited and delighted that you're a part of this broadcast with us this evening. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman on the side with Brittany Paddock. And Brittany, I'm super excited to broadcast this matchup here with you tonight.
I'm super excited about it too, Alvin. I think it's going to be a great game, one that everyone should really be excited to watch.
Lauren Alvarez was held to a season low last night against UWF, 9 points, but still had 10 boards. What is she going to have to do to get things going tonight against Faulkner University, a really powerful team in the Southern States Conference?
I mean, I think it was really good that Lauren was still able to put up 9 points against an extremely strong defensive UWF team. I think coming into tonight, she is not one to back down from a fight. She knows she's got to come back after having a low-scoring game, and she's just going to put forth some effort to shoot a few more shots than what she did last game, and that'll help her get some points on the board.
Sandy McLean, the senior from Athens, Tennessee, was the high man in that matchup as well. She had 22 points, and I believe 4 for 9 from distance as well. What is she going to do to get things going tonight?
I mean, the same thing like she did against UWF. When it comes to Sandy, she has to hit one early. If she can hit one early, she's going to drop quite a few points the rest of the night.
Leah Phelps contributed 11 points in the defeat, and not the defeat when we lost to UWF, but 7 of those points came in the third quarter.
I mean, Leah does just an absolutely fantastic job of creating her own shots. I really look for her to be able to do some more this game.
Morgan Hollins, a player for Faulkner University, not the freshman, but the sophomore. She averages 17 points per contest and ranks number 2 in the Southern States Conference as far as scoring. What are the Eagles going to have to do to possibly slow her down?
They're really going to have to look at containing her and not letting her drive to the basket and force her to shoot those outside shots.
Plenty of action awaits here in this matchup, but before we go ahead and kick things off, let's go ahead and kick it over to Drew Sorensen for the pregame ceremonies.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the PCC Lady Eagles and Faulkner University. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer. Dear Lord, thank you that we can be here today. Please bless us in all that we do and help us to glorify you in everything that is done in this court today. In your name we pray, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Faulkner University, number 0, Channing Gafford. Number 3, Morgan Holland. Number 5, Nicoya Adams. Number 24, Ashlyn Adkins. And number 34, Michaela Fisanik. Faulkner is led by Coach Reed Sutton. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. Starting tonight for the Lady Eagles, a senior from Athens, Tennessee, number 2, Sandy McElhaney. A senior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 5, Lauren Alvarez. A junior from Athens, Tennessee, number 13, Cindy McElhaney. A sophomore from Mansfield, Ohio, number 14, Jenna Wolford. And finally, a junior from Louisville, Texas, number 23, Leah Phillips. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers with assistant coach Heather Sellers. Officiating for today's game are Steve Berenger, Jeff Cunningham, and Bernard Seymour.
Thank you so much, Drew, for those wonderful pregame ceremonies. Before we go ahead and kick things off, let's go ahead and review the starting lineups for both teams. For Faulkner University, the Eagles from Montgomery, Alabama. Number 0, Channing Gafford. Number 3, the second leading scorer in the Southern States Athletic Association, Morgan Holland. Number 5, Nicoya Adams. Number 24, Ashlyn Adkins, the player of the year for the Southern States Conference. And number 34, Michaela Fisanik. Eagles end up winning the tip in that scenario. The starters for the Eagles, we have the senior duo, Sandy McElhaney and Lauren Alvarez. And the speedy guard duo, not the duo, but the trio, my apologies, Leah Phelps, Jenna Wolford, and Cindy McElhaney. McElhaney, she's by herself in the corner, tries to shoot the first 3 of the ball game. That's no good. Here's Adams. Adams, she goes to Fisanik. Fisanik goes inside to Holland. But here's Adam guarded by Phelps. The Eagles have never beat Faulkner University. They've played each other about 5 and 6 times. Some matches have been close, but some matchups have been as the matchup that we saw the first game for the Eagles season as well, where they lost by 23.
We always have a tendency to play Faulkner a little closer at home, so I'm interested to see how we play them tonight.
Fisonic with the ball. She moves in transition. Kicks it to Adams in the corner. She's guarded by Phelps. She tries to go into the gut of the defense, throws up a shot, and it's good. Nicoya Adams, the freshman from Huntsville, Alabama. She has a career high of 20 points per contest. Not per contest, but in a game. I forgot exactly who it was against, but Leah, she tries a short jumper. That's no good. Here's Gadford. Skips over to Fisonic. Jab step, move inside. She's blocked from behind. But Jenna Wolford, she'll get called for the foul. Found her hand caught in the good cookie jar. So Fisonic will go to the line to try to knock down 2 free throws. First shot is up, and it is good. Second attempt is up, and that's no good for Fisonic. McElhaney, she finds Phelps in transition. Back to McElhaney. She'll try a long 3-point shot of her own. That's no good. Holland for the rebound. Adams in transition. Slow stutter step to the basket, but the referee calls a foul. A travel. My apologies. Eagles down 3-0. McElhaney, she'll try another 3. That misses front iron. Fisonic with the rebound. She finds Adkins. Fisonic, she receives the ball again, tries a 3 of her own, misses everything, and the Eagles will take over. McElhaney, she brings the ball past the half-court setting. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first half of action. That'll be a pushing foul called by Michaela Fisonic, the junior from Troy, Alabama. McElhaney tries to do a dribble handoff to Alvarez. That's a turnover. The Eagles from Montgomery, Alabama will take over. Slow start to this game here, Brittany.
No, it definitely is, but I'm not too concerned about it. We'll pick it up.
Adams, she goes to Hollins. Quick jab step inside, goes all the way, and it's good. Morgan Holland, the junior, not the junior, but the freshman. She gets all the way inside and scores 2. McElhaney, corner try, that's no good as well. Here's Holland in transition. Adams, Fisonic. She travels before she can make a move here.
I mean, that's 2 turnovers by Faulkner within the first 3 minutes. I'm sure that's something that Coach Sellers is very happy to see defensively from his Eagles.
And Coach Sellers, he'll call a 30-second timeout. As they talk things over, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, the Eagles down 5-0. What are they going to have to do to put points on the board?
At this point, they just need to work the ball around, get some open shots, and then actually make one.
Alvarez, she'll try a short jump shot in the corner, and that's good. Lauren Alvarez picking up where she left off in her last game against LaGrange. She was held to 9 points against UWF. She strikes first for the Eagles. Fisonic. Back to Gafford. Gafford to Adams. Atkins skip pass over to Fisonic. She'll try a 3. That rims out. Holland with an attempt for a strong rebound, yet hits the ball out of bounds. The Eagles will take over And Faulkner University is going with the full court press. But Alvarez finds McElhaney in transition. She'll go to Phelps. She'll try a three of her own. That's no good. Atkins with the rebound. Gafford, full court pass to Adams. She puts up a shot, and she'll take a second trip to the free throw line. Nicoya Adams, the 5'5" freshman from Huntsville, Alabama. She already has 3 points in the contest coming into the game for the Faulkner Eagles as well. Evia Burrows. And number 11, Megan Wilkinson. Adams at the line with her first attempt. That rolls in there. I mentioned this stat that she has a career high of 20 points in her first ever collegiate game against Point University. She splits the free throws attempt, but she has the ball on the top of the key. Wilkinson works inside, finds Burrows. Here's Holland for a triple. McElhaney with the rejection. She averages a block per contest. Here's Phelps in transition, finds McElhaney, the sister instead, and that swirls in there.
All it took was that first basket, and our Lady Eagles are slowly starting to get more points on the board.
Burrows tries to work quickly here. That's no good. Here's Phelps in transition, trapped in the corner, guarded by Adams. The Eagles will maintain it. Five minutes and 35 seconds left in this first quarter of play. Here's McElhaney. Finds Alvarez. She'll try a three of her own. That's nothing but net. And just like that, the Eagles take a 1-point lead.
Yeah, like I said, we had mentioned earlier, Lauren didn't score a lot in last game, but I knew she'd come back this game and be able to put a lot of points up, and here she is helping us take the lead.
She's shooting at about 40%, one of the top 3-point percentages in the nation. As Coach Sutton calls a timeout, we'll step away as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. My apologies. I said that Lauren Alvarez was actually shooting at 40%. She's actually shooting at a surprising 50% from perimeter.
Lauren is quite the three-point shooter, and this year she has been absolutely killing it.
Wilkinson, she finds Atkins inside. Burrows for a short jumper. That rims out. Here's McElhaney with the rebound. McElhaney, she pushes in transition. Finds Alvarez, pump fake, drives inside, short jumper for her, and that's nothing but nylon. Give her 7 points in this first quarter of play. She averages 19 points and 17 rebounds. Through that 4-game win streak for the Eagles, she averaged at a surprising 20 points and 20 rebounds. Here's Holland, drives baseline, she's fouled. That foul will be on the floor. But Morgan Holland, one of the more dynamic players for this Faulkner offense.
I mean, definitely. Faulkner has a ton of dynamic players, but with Morgan, her ability to shoot and then also dribble drive and then defensively as well, she's strong.
Here's Wilkinson. Faulkner going with an entirely new lineup. J.C. Andrews checking to the game. Wilkinson, she'll try a three, and that swirls in there. She's the first player to score off the bench here for Faulkner University, and that ties the ball game. McElhaney, she'll try to respond with a three of her own. That misses, and Alvarez with the strong rebound. Yeah, that's called for a jump ball. And it will be awarded to Faulkner University. Tie ball game. Eagles showing a press here. Wilkinson brings it in transition. She finds Andrews. Andrews dribbles out and finds Wilkinson. She seams through the defense. Here's Andrews for a three of her own. That misses. And Alvarez with another strong rebound.
Lauren is super aggressive down low, and I absolutely love watching her play and just go in and try to get those rebounds.
Both teams showing a full court press early, my apologies. McElhaney with the ball, finds Aiken in the middle. McElhaney, Phelps, she drives into the interior of the defense and knocks down a short jumper.
Once again, Leah going ahead and making her own shot.
Andrews, she kicks it corner to number 33, Burrows. And that's good. My apologies. I've been calling number 30 Burrows the entire time. Number 30 is Olivia Colson. Coming to the table here for the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, number 14, Jenna Wolford. She comes into the game for Cindy McElhaney. McElhaney was out last year due to injury, back to playing for her junior year.
I mean, Cindy's going to make a big difference on this year's team. Her speed and her overall knowledge of the game makes a big impact when she's on the floor.
Colson, she finds Andrews. Burrows tries to drive inside, finds Colson, nearly gets the ball taken from her. Wilkinson, she drives baseline, open Burrows, but she travels. We're seeing a completely different game than the game that we saw in Montgomery, Alabama at the beginning of the season.
Like I had said earlier, when Faulkner comes here, for our home crowd advantage really helps our Lady Eagles play 10 times better, and it gets a little more momentum behind them.
Phelps, she brings the ball into the open court, finds McElhaney. She hasn't touched on the boards yet. She finds Wolford. Wolford to Alvarez, takes a screen from Wolford. Phelps, she drives, kicks Wolford. She'll try a three. That hits the side of the rim. Colson with the rebound finds Andrews. Andrews with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. And that is a travel call for number 10, Josie Edwards.
That's the 4th or 5th travel call for Faulkner so far. If I'm their coach, I'm definitely not happy, and it's something I'm going to be addressing at the quarter.
Great notice by you, Brittany. Really appreciate that insight that you provided there. Here's McElhaney now into the open court. Dribble handoff to Aiken. She drives it to the interior of the offense, finds Alvarez for another three-point opportunity. Alvarez, she's the first across double digits here and pushes the Eagles to a 3-point lead. Near steal for McElhaney. Here's Wilkinson. Colson with the ball, finds Andrews. Wilkinson in the corner, guarded by McElhaney. Colson works inside, finds Edwards up and in. Josie Edwards, she scores first. Not first, but her first points. McElhaney, step back, three-point try, and she knocks one in.
Now that Sandy's gotten her first bucket in, I expect her to find the hole a few more times.
Coach Sutton making a number of substitutions to the table. Response no good for Faulkner. Edwards tries to fly in there. Aiken with the beautiful grab. Jump ball called, awarded to the Eagles.
That was a very nice job by Carissa there to see that she had the opportunity to grab it and get a hold of it, put him in the jump ball situation.
0-3-4, Gafford Holland, my apologies, 0-3-34, my apologies. Gafford Holland and Fisonic check into the game here for Faulkner University. McElhaney tries to drive inside, finds Geisler. Wolford, she goes baseline, brings it back, finds Geisler inside. McElhaney goes to her left side where she's strong and misses the layup. Great rebound by Wilkinson, and she's working with a minute left in the quarter. Atkins in transition, that three misses. Alvarez gets a hand on that rebound. Geisler collects it. Here's McElhaney. Quick move inside, tries to spin it off the glass. That's no good. Possession for Faulkner University.
It looked like one of Faulkner's players was able to get a hand on that, and sometimes it's very hard to recover when that happens.
Nicoya Adams, she checks into the game here for Faulkner University. I believe all the starters for Faulkner that they started with are back into the contest right now as they're currently down 4. Aiken skip past the Fisonic. She finds Holland, drives inside, short jumper. That's no good. Wolford. She drives inside, nearly loses it. McElhaney with the ball on the top of the key, dribble handoff to her sister. She finds Wolford, Alvarez corner, guarded tightly by Fisonic. She takes a three in her face. That's hit. That ball was tipped, but the official signaled that no one touched the ball in that situation. Might be a costly call later, but now Faulkner University is now working with 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Foul initiated by Sandy McElhaney, catching her hand in the cookie jar. Askins, she has the ball, drives hard to the basket. No look pass to Gafford, and they score before the buzzer sounds. Ashlyn Atkins, the player of the year in the Southern States, the Southern States Conference. She gets a beautiful dish to Gafford to end the quarter.
That's the nice thing about Ashlyn as a player is that she can score, but you'll also see her being able to dish those assists out.
Eagles up 2 going into the break. We'll be back soon. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, the Eagles up 2, while Lauren Alvarez has 10 points to start off the first quarter.
I mean, we were kind of talking about this earlier. Lauren had a silent game against UWF, so we both really expected her to come out strong in this first quarter.
Alvarez, she averages 19 points and 17 rebounds. Impressive first quarter with 10 points and 4 rebounds. Holland, she drives on Alvarez, misses everything. Lauren Alvarez pushes the ball, finds Wolford for a wide open three-point opportunity for her own. That's no good. Holland with the rebound. Morgan Holland, she can go coast to coast, but she dips it off to the corner. Here's Atkins, top step into the paint. That's no good. Alvarez tries to get a strong rebound, but the official calls a hit on Atkins. McElhaney, she brings the ball past the half-court line. Fakes the dribble handoff to Alvarez and finds Wolford. Wolford, back and forth to Wolford. McElhaney dribble off to her sister. Handoff to her sister, my apologies. She has 3 points in this game. Wolford, she drives, nearly loses it, and I believe that is an illegal screen on the Eagles. Leah Phelps and Amber Porter check into the game for Holland Gleiser and Jenna Wolford. Leah Phelps had 22 points against LaGrange and also 11 points against UWF.
She's been playing really well lately, and I'm excited to see where this season takes her as a player.
Jump ball called on the floor. Will go to the Eagles. Thought the official was nearly going to call a travel down on the low block, given to Holland. Eagles up by 2 points here early in the second quarter. Porter, long pass to McElhaney, somehow gets a hand on that one. Finds her sister in the corner for a three of her own. That misses. She's 0 for 3 to start off this ball game from perimeter.
I like the shot opportunities that Cindy is getting and the fact that she's actually taking them. Just see if she can put a few more of those in the hole.
A minute and 30 seconds into this second quarter, and everyone is scoreless here. Atkins, she'll try a three of her own. That hits the back of the rim. Beautiful rebound there by Holland. She tries to go up strong, but met by Alvarez. Here's Phelps in transition. Phelps, hesitation move, tries to find McElhaney, but that's a turnover on her. Not a turnover. The Eagles will maintain this possession. McElhaney, she takes a foot inside the arc and misses again. Atkins finds Gafford in transition inside of Holland, and she misses everything. Nicoya does a great job going straight up, and she'll go and take her third trip to the free throw line. Nicoya Adams, the freshman from Huntsville, Alabama, has a career high of 20 points against Point University, averages 10 points per contest. She knocks down both free throws here.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 14, Jenna Wolford.
Those two free throws knot up this ball game. Alvarez, she'll bring the ball past half court. Wolford, she'll set a strong screen for Alvarez. She'll take advantage of it and score here.
Lorna's going to be a very hard player to stop tonight.
Alvarez, she'll get her first points of the second quarter. Here's Holland in transition. She misses everything. My apologies, that was actually Gafford who misses everything. But Alvarez, she's off to a hot start. 12 points already, and above, I believe, 5 rebounds.
We'll see what she has by the end of this first half.
7 minutes left to go in this first half of action. Wolford, she'll take a screen from Alvarez. Menser, she recently checked into the game. Into the interior of the defense. Held on the block. Finds Alvarez with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Dribble handoff to McElhaney. McElhaney, step back three. She'll take one, misses everything. McElhaney, she's 1 for 3 from distance in the first half. Now make that 1 for 4. And also 1 from 5 total for the field. Eagles still up 19-17. Fisonic, she comes out of the game for Wilkinson. Megan Wilkinson, she has 3 points in this contest. Here's Andrews. Inside the Holland. Holland finds Edwards. Morgan Holland finds Gadford, but that gets stolen away from her. Here's Leah Phelps in transition. Nice finish.
That was a great read by the Lady Eagles to see where the pass was going, get a hand on it, and then grab it and make a basket on the other end.
Coach Jared Sellers, his 11th year coaching here at the college, he calls a full timeout. We'll step away as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, Lauren Alvarez, early in this going, through 2 quarters, already has 12 points.
No, Lauren has been playing fantastic. She is one of those players that she may have a rough game, but she doesn't let that hold her down, and she comes back stronger than ever in the next game, and that's what's happening here.
Don't get me wrong, that one game she did play against was against D2 powerhouse, University of West Florida, and all night she was guarding D1 transfer, Jalen Jarnett. Leah Phelps in transition here for the Eagles, stops on a dime for a jump shot. That just rims out.
And that's the thing with the UWF game is that was probably one of the best defensive teams we will play all year, and Lauren still got 9 points up.
Burrows, she drives hard to the basket, yet travels before she can get there. Eagles still up by 4. Playing very prominent early in this game. Phelps, she gets all the way to the right wing and pick up her dribble. Here's Wolford in the corner, finds Phelps. Phelps to McElhaney. McElhaney back to Phelps with 10 on the shot clock. Alvarez in the corner. Quick snatch back. Phelps will back down her defender. And I believe that is a 3-second violation called on Kristen Menser. A turnover you definitely don't want to see when you have a 4-point lead, and this Faulkner offense can come back at any time.
You're exactly right.
Here's Wilkinson in the corner. Gafford, she splits the 2. Dachi double dribbled in that scenario. Yet a foul is called in favor of Josie Edwards. Edwards, the 5'7" freshman from Vestaville Hills, Alabama, knocks down her first free throw. She has a career high of 16 points. I believe against Point University as well. And a jump actually against Pensacola Christian College when we played them the first time. Jump ball awarded to Faulkner University. Inbounded to Atkins. Atkins finds Andrews. Burrow is trying to take advantage of the mismatch for McElhaney. Andrews didn't see the backdoor cut there by Burrows. Here's Atkins, guarded by Menser. She drives, kicks corner to Andrews, and that's nothing but nylon.
If you're the Lady Eagles, that's one thing you definitely don't want Faulkner to get going on is 3-point shots. When we played them at their place last year, they actually set the record for the number of 3-pointers made in a game.
Speaking of 3-pointers, Phelps responds back to Atkins as Faulkner in the previous possession knocked down their second 3 of the ball game, yet Phelps answers back. Here's another answer. That's tipped by McElhaney. That's her second block of the night. Eagles still up by 4. Alvarez finds Menser. She'll pull up for a short jump shot, and that's nothing but net.
That's a great shot by Kristen.
Kristen Menser, the sophomore from Chester, Virginia, pushes the Eagles' lead to 6. Atkins inside to Carlson. Carlson finds Andrews. 4 minutes left in this first half. Andrews inside to Carlson. She thought about a jumper, takes it anyway, and drills it in. Olivia Carlson, she'll get her first points of the game tonight. Shrinks this lead to 4. Wolford, she'll find McElhaney, guarded by Burrows. Beautiful move inside, gets all the way to the cup, and she misses.
That was a great move by Sandy. You just wish you would have been able to finish that to get the reward.
Great right to left crossover by her. Here's the Faulkner Eagles. Colson finds Burrows. Inside to Atkins. She'll take a short jumper, and it's good. Atkins, she averages 14 points per game. That's the 9th leading scorer in the Southern States Conference as well. Mentor, she'll try to respond again, and she comes off the bench with 5 points. Kristen Mentor, the sophomore from Chester, Virginia, Here's Atkins. Good pass over to Wilkerson. Can she answer back? She can't. Colson with the rebound. Yet steps out of bounds. Careless turnover by the Faulkner Eagles. Here's Fisonic in Hollins checking it back into the game for Faulkner University. Kristen Mentor coming off the bench and being really prominent for this Eagles team. A three-pointer and a short jump shot from almost near the perimeter line as well.
That's a great job by Kristen. I mean, that's exactly what Coach Sellers needs her to do, is come in, find those mismatches, and then utilize when she's open, take the shot, and score.
Mentor, spin move inside. That's tipped by Atkins. Now Faulkner's off to the races. Ashlyn Atkins kicks corner to Andrews. Back to Atkins inside. Throws up something towards the goal. That's no good. Alvarez with a strong rebound. Here's Phelps in transition. Goes up strong. Nearly got the foul. Lane one. Well, she'll go to the line and try to earn those 2 free throws. Leah Phelps, a really quick guard.
Leah is extremely fast. I have actually had the opportunity to play against her, and she'll just blow you off the court anytime.
You obviously beat her, am I right?
Oh, I wish I could say I had.
Yeah, you obviously beat her, 11-0 skunk. But, yeah, you don't want to brag here on the broadcast. Makes sense.
Sure, we'll go with that one.
First attempt is up for not Alvarez, but Phelps, and it's no good. Leah Phelps, the junior. She averages 10 points per contest and also has a season high of 22 points against LaGrange. She splits the 2 free throws as well. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in this first half of action. The Eagles up by 6. Here's Atkins, finds Colson. Olivia Colson goes back to Atkins. She drives baseline and finds Andrews. Colson tries to work inside, finds the wide open Holland in the corner. That misses everything. In transition, Wolford goes up strong and she's fouled.
That was an absolutely great pass by Lauren. I mean, she had a very slim margin that she could get that into, and she hit the target.
That was nearly an assist. Lauren Alvarez, an all-around player. She's the program leader in rebounds, and recently, I believe, against LaGrange College with 8 assists in that contest. I don't know what specific number, but she's also the program leader in assists as well.
She is.
Free throw try is up for Wolford. It's up and it's good. She gets her first points of the contest. McElhaney, she heads to the table here for the Eagles. Both free throws are up and they're good for Jenna Wolford. She has 2 on the contest. Jenna Wolford, one of the better defensive players in the team. Within the first 5 games this season, she averaged 3 steals per contest.
It's not just her ability to see the pass and make the steal, but also to take a charge. At one point last year, she was averaging close to 2 a game.
Quick flick to Gafford. Had a shot opportunity, but now Fisonic is wide open in the corner, and that misses. Great rebound attempt by Wolford. And I believe that's Fisonic who will Atkins who will pick up the foul here.
I mean, you talk about Jenna defensively on the ability to get steals and also take charges, but she's aggressive on the rebounds too, and we depend on her a lot for those defensive rebounds.
Phelps cornered 3-point try. That's no good. Colson with the rebound. Colson, she'll push it past half court with no problem at all. Here's Gafford in the corner, back to Colson. She's trying to make a move inside, and she'll score. Shrinks the deficit to 6. Here's Alvarez. She'll find McElhaney. The Eagles also standing at number 2 in the country. Here's McElhaney for a 3 of her own. That's her first.
She's had those shots all night, and I'm glad that one finally fell for her.
As I said, the Eagles stand at number 2 on the coaches poll in the country, right behind defending champions, well, that's really ironic to say, defending champions for the NCCAA champion Christian College. The Eagles force a turnover here. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
You're going to look to see the Lady Eagles take up as much time as possible in this final possession. and Lee Faulkner with very little time to actually make a play.
Here's Phelps guarded by Adams, both very quick guards, and Phelps turns the ball over, tries to steal it back, yet gets called for the foul. Eagles still up by a deficit of 7, but that will place Gafford at the free throw line. Channing Gafford averages 5 rebounds per game and also was player of the week during the 2021 season last year, during I believe the first week of their season. She was also on the all-academic team for the Southern States Conference as she misses the free throw. That ball was tipped out by Paulson, the person you just saw on the screen here. Now the Eagles have 11 seconds to possibly get something towards the goal. Phelps, she splits the defense. Ball rolls off her foot. Adams on the floor for it. Now here's Atkins, up the floor with the fifth Sonic. She'll take a three of her own, and that misses everything. That last shot has practically been the summary of this first half for the Faulkner Eagles. They just can't seem to get anything going.
No, they do seem to be struggling a little bit on the offensive end with their shooting percentage, but I'm interested to see what their coach does adjustment-wise to try to get them some more open shots closer to the basket.
A team that normally shoots about 31% from perimeter is now shooting 1 for 5 in the first half of action. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back as now the Eagles are up 7. But until then, please enjoy some promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing. So I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun, and I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places, and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here, it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life, and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
I'm Duri Yu. I am a performing pianist. I am a PCC graduate. Carnegie Hall was an opportunity that God has given me. It was a way of serving Him. Carnegie Hall, the audience is ready to listen to you. They're not just to cheer you, as your friends, but they're there to listen to good music. My dream did not have to do with playing in the Carnegie Hall. Even after playing there, it gave me a new dream that I want to play for people anywhere in the world. And it doesn't matter if it's a hall, it doesn't matter if it's for a nursing home, and I enjoy polishing the talent that God has given me as a good steward. For me, finding a good teacher was important. I was molded easily at that age, and I knew I needed a firm foundation from the Bible. And when I came to PCC, I had both. I had an amazing teacher, and I had that foundation that I needed. PCC connects every subject field to the Bible, and the Bible is the beginning of wisdom, and that focus opens so many other doors to academic curiosity. And with that foundation, I would keep coming back to the Bible, and I think that's the strength that PCC has, giving the biblical perspective.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock as our Eagles ladies basketball team enter onto the floor. Brittany, the Eagles are playing against Faulkner University, a team that is honestly the best three-point shooting team in their conference, yet they only shot 2 threes out of 12 in the first half.
I mean, you have to attribute that to the Lady Eagles defense. They've done a fantastic job of closing out on that three-point range and not letting them get a lot of opportunities outside.
Speaking of defense, Lauren Alvarez, 12 points, but 10 rebounds in the first half. 9 of those were defensive.
I mean, Lauren is an absolutely aggressive defender, and that is something that you love seeing as a coach and as a fan. You're really going to want her to be just as aggressive in the second half and see if she can almost double those rebounds.
Leah Phelps, the speedy guard out of Louisville, Texas. I was about to say Kentucky, but she's not from there. She has 8 points in the first half, and most of those came from the second quarter.
Leah has done a really good job stepping up this year and scoring. It really takes the pressure off with Alyssa Brewer out for a little bit, having somebody else who can score.
This is possibly one of the worst shooting halves for the Eagles from Montgomery, Alabama. What do you think their coach talked to this team about in the locker room?
I mean, I think he's definitely working on making some adjustments on the offensive end. We'll see if he can get them a few more opportunities, switch things up offensively, get them a few more opportunities closer to the basket, and then, they'll just have to go from there. He needs his team to actually hit a few, and ultimately he can't do anything about that.
Morgan Holland and Ashlyn Atkins are two of the leading scorers in this game, both of them with 2 points. Talk about what the Eagles defense is doing to mess up their momentum.
I mean, this is just a good job by Coach Sellers scouting in advance. He's seeing what their tendencies are, how they need to stop them, and then once again, the Lady Eagles defensively have executed his plan.
A really entertaining game in front of us. The Eagles only up by 7. What are you expecting in the second half of action?
I'm looking for Faulkner to come out extremely aggressive in this second half, start the third quarter. The Lady Eagles need to meet their aggressiveness, and we'll see who ends up with this win. It's going to be a battle till the end.
One more person I want to talk about. The senior duo isn't just a one-person show. Sandy McLean is also a very phenomenal player for this Eagles roster, but in the first half, she went 1 for 7 from the field and 1 for 5 from 3. What is she going to have to do to possibly get things going in the second half?
I mean, with Sandy, it always comes down to how early can she hit a shot. If she is shooting well, she's going to hit one early on, and then the rest will fall.
10 seconds until both teams head on to the locker room, but not to the locker room, but onto the floor. Brittany, real quick question before we go ahead and get things off started. What is your prediction score of this matchup?
Prediction score, I don't know if I could give you a prediction, but I do hope the Lady Eagles are able to come out with their first win against Faulkner.
I think this is going to possibly be, my personal opinion, I think this will be the first time we win, and I got it between a margin of about 10 to 15, depending on how well this Eagles offense for Faulkner comes out in the second half. The Eagles will start off with the ball starting this second half. Here's Leah Phelps bringing the ball into the second half, into the opening, the half-court setting. Phelps, she'll strike first with a 3. That hits the side of the rim. McElhaney with a strong rebound finds her sister. Wolford dumps it down to Phelps. She gets tangled down low, and that's a jump ball situation. That's going to be awarded to the Faulkner Eagles.
There have been quite a few of those jump balls tonight. I think that just goes to show how aggressive both teams are defensively. They're going to go after every loose ball.
Faulkner quick to move on the offensive side. Holland, she misses the easy layup. Gafford wide open, finds Fisonic. Back to Gafford. Skip pass to Atkins. She'll try a 3 of her own. That misses. McElhaney pulls down the board. Alvarez is guarded by Fisonic. Dribble handoff to McElhaney. She finds her sister, tries a step back, but McElhaney will shoot the 3. That one misses. McElhaney with a desperation pass to her sister. Finds Phelps in the corner. She'll try another 3 of her own. And that's good. Give her 11.
That corner shot is Leah's shot. You do not want to leave her open in the corner. She will hit it.
Adams dumps it down to Holland. Holland to Gafford. She'll try her first 3 of the game, and that misses. Adams gets a hand on that rebound, but taps out of bounds. Eagles now lead by a large margin here. I believe that's 12. Yes, it is. My math is correct. This afternoon. My apologies, evening. Here's Phelps. She brings the ball into the half-court setting. Finds McElhaney. Thought about a 3, but takes a screen from her sister again. She's guarded tightly by Morgan Holland. McElhaney is wide open. Drives inside. Had an open opportunity for a shot, yet doesn't take it. She wants to take it in the wing instead, and she drills the 3.
That has been open for Cindy this entire game, and she really just needs to keep on shooting those and hitting them.
Give her 8 points on the contest, and that's a quick turnover made by Faulkner University as the Eagles push this double-digit lead to 15. Here's Wolford. She wants to try a 3 as well. That one misses. Strong rebound by Fisonic. Here's Adams in transition, and she's blocked by Wolford. Wolford, not the tallest player on the floor, but finds a way to mix up with offensive player when they're driving to the basket.
She has this tendency to be able to block the three-point shot. She just closes out so well, and people aren't expecting it, and she's able to get a hand on it.
Coach Sellers definitely has a really talented group of guards in his backcourt this year. Atkins inside to Gafford. She's wide open. Beautiful find by her.
That was a great cut by Gafford. That's exactly where you want to go in those situations. Popped into the seam, and her teammate found her.
Beautiful play drawn up by Coach Sutton. Here's McElhaney. Has the bigger defender on her. Can't take advantage of the mismatch. McElhaney finds her sister. Drives inside, kicks to Leah Phelps. That ball nearly goes out of bounds. She rolls over it. And the ball will go over to the Faulkner Eagles. Brittany, I knew this game would be competitive, but if you would have asked me at the beginning of the game if that we would be winning by 15 against one of the best teams in the NAIA Southern States Conference, you would have been saying I'm tripping. Holland inside, she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
I mean, you always hope for those situations, but I knew this would be a tight game, and so far our Lady Eagles have done an excellent job of executing Coach Sellers' game plan.
Morgan Holland, she'll go to the free throw line. She's averaging 17 points per game, also shooting 86% from the charity stripe as well. Faulkner has the best free throw percentage in their conference as well with 78%, and Holland knocks down both free throws, securing her first 2 points of the second half. Faulkner now down by 11. Here's McElhaney with the ball. Drives inside, beautiful arranging move, but that gets rejected. 7 minutes left to go in this contest. Alvarez with the ball on the inbound. Alvarez, that's a 5-second violation on the inbound.
You don't see those calls very often. That was a great job by Faulkner to lock down defensively and just not allow her the opportunity to pass to anybody.
Gafford, she's pressed by Phelps. Fisonic kicks it back to Atkins. Atkins to Gafford. Gafford inside to Adams. Beautiful pass by her. Kicks it corner to Atkins. Beautiful pump fake. And Atkins falls hard to the ground off of a near miss by Jenna Wolford. Fisonic, she'll have the inbound for the Eagles from Montgomery, Alabama, as they are currently down by 11 with 6 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this ball game. Gafford with 10 on the shot clock. Corner to Fisonic. She drives inside. Kicks to Atkins with 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. She gets into the interior of the defense, loses the ball, tries to go inside, and that is a shot clock violation. Beautiful defense by the Eagles. Fisonic playing in the full court setting. Beautiful dribble moves there by McElhaney to lose her defender. Here's Alvarez. Step back three, try. Works on her footing, and that misses.
I think she faked herself out a little bit with that move. Went back really fast and just couldn't quite get her footing.
Adams down low, throws up something towards the goal. That's no good. Here's McElhaney. McElhaney cuts through the defense. Wide open Phelps in the corner. Can she get another three? She can't. Adams with a strong rebound. The freshman for this Faulkner roster who averages 10 points a contest. Here's Gafford inside. My apology, not Gafford, but Holland. And she'll go to the charity stripe. That foul will be on Lauren Alvarez. Menser and Carissa Akins, they'll come into the game for McElhaney and Phelps. Coach Sellers looking to go not necessarily to a bigger, but a more longer lineup for this next couple goings here in the third quarter.
So hopefully Kristen can step in this quarter exactly like she did in the first half, find those open shots, and then take the shot and drain it.
Morgan Holland with another opportunity at the charity stripe. Burrows will come to the table as well, possibly to get Hollins. No, to get Gafford instead. McElhaney will come into the game for recently checked in Carissa Aiken. And Faulkner University going to a full court press. Those free throws by Holland brought this game into single digits as well. Here's McElhaney. Dribble a handoff to her sister. She'll take a three from way downtown and misses. Her sister gets the rebound. Here's Menser. She has 5 points in the first half. Only playing about 5 minutes in that first half as well. Dribble handoff to Wolford. Lauren, step back three! Oh my goodness, Lauren Alvarez! A dirty shot by her! Give her 15 points through 3 quarters.
I mean, I'm sitting right here and I just still can't get over her release time, how quick she is able to shoot.
Holland, she responds back. She's having a big third quarter with 5 points. Menser, through pass, finds a wide open Wolford. Beautiful job by the Eagles to break through that press.
I just like the confidence by Jenna, how she knew her team was going to get it up and she was down there waiting for the pass.
Holland, she'll try another three from distance. That's no good. I believe that one was tipped by McElhaney. Cindy McElhaney with the ball guarded by Burrows. Burrows gets, not Burrows, but McElhaney. Great pass inside to Menser.
That was a great pass. I mean, Cindy is a true point guard, and she can see those openings for the pass.
Faulkner needs to call a quick 30-second timeout as Menser's coming off the bench. She has 7 points. Coach Sellers will talk things over as well, and we will as well, too. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, from a 30-second timeout called by Faulkner University. Let's talk about Kristen Menser. She's coming off the bench here for the Eagles, playing about 5 to 10 minutes, and she already has 7 points as well.
I mean, she's been playing big time tonight. She scored 7 points, and I mean, that's a big difference in the game right now. 13 points compared to a 6-point lead is a big difference.
She's also playing great defense on Andrews. Here's Edwards for a shot. Another block by McElhaney. Give her 4 blocks in the game. She cuts back on the offense, intended to Menser in the corner. She can knock it down from here, yet she misses. Ooh, I would have went crazy. I don't know if you noticed, but me and Kristen Menser actually have class together, and I make fun of her all the time, but she's actually one of my really good friends, and she's playing phenomenal tonight for the Eagles as well.
She is playing fantastic.
Faulkner University, one of the more difficult teams we play on this conference. We lost to them our first game of the season by, I believe, 23 points, and now we are up right now by 13. Here's Edwards on the left wing. Inside to Colson. Back to Andrews. Wilkinson on the right wing. Colson with 10 on the shot clock. She'll kick it to Burrows. Burrows works inside. Beautiful moves with her feet, but that's no good. Rebound by Alvarez. Here's McElhaney to the right wing. Alvarez wide open for a three of her own. That misses. Yet McElhaney gets to it. Inside to Aiken. She works on the bigger defender and misses. Colson, she can go coast to coast here. Here's Edwards in the corner for 3. That misses. Alvarez with another rebound. She had a double-double long ago in the second half. I mean, first half, my apologies. Here's Aiken. Menser finds McElhaney. McElhaney to Aiken. 7 on the shot clock. The Eagles have to get something up here. They'll give it in the hands of Alvarez, and she misses left of the rim. Andrews, quick move inside. That misses. Foul called by the baseline official, which will put Josie Edwards at the line.
Coming in for the 14, Jenna Wolford.
Edwards, she shoots 50% from the free throw line and also has a career high of 16 points against Pensacola Christian College in their first home game of the year. She misses the first with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in this third quarter. Second attempt is up and it's good. Adkins comes to the table. The Southern States Player of the Year last year.
Move up, Sandy, move up. Go middle, Chris. Go middle, don't force anything. Don't force anything. Stay with her, Leah.
That cuts the lead to 12. McElhaney double team. Alvarez nearly loses it. She's double teamed as well. They find Phelps. Phelps, she splits through the defense, maintains her dribble. McElhaney, great pump fake. Jump shot inside, that misses. Aiken is there with 10 seconds left, and she's fouled on the baseline. That'll put Carissa Aiken at the line, the junior from Ohio. First attempt is up and is good for the 75% free throw shooter, Carissa Aiken.
That was a good job by Carissa to just recognize that she's a little taller than the person guarding her and go ahead and make a move to the basket and draw the foul.
One thing I love about that play is that she had no hesitation, kept the ball up high, and put it back up as well.
Exactly.
That pushes the Eagles' lead to 14, their biggest lead of the night. Gafford on the inline. Here's Atkins. That ball was nearly stolen by Phelps. They find Adams. Wilkinson to Adams. Inside at Gafford. Atkins will try a three. That's good.
That is not what you want to see if you're the Lady Eagles. You cannot let Atkins get going. Once she starts, she is very hard to stop.
Careless turnover there by Aiken. And Atkins, she previously knocked down her first three. She has a season high this year of 26 points during the Christian College tournament against, I believe, Friedman-Herdman University. Aiken, she'll take another one from distance, and she's on fire. That's her second three of the night. She gets a quick 6 points here. Great pacing here by the Eagles. Aiken takes one dribble. Alvarez drives aside. Short jumper for her. That swirls out. Corner. Edwards, three. No good. She gets her own rebound. Jump shots up, and that gets the lucky bounce. Eagles once up by 14. Faulkner cuts it to 6. Wolford inside, she dribbles out. Finds Alvarez. Alvarez to McElhaney. Alvarez for a three, that's good. Great answer by Lauren Alvarez. She has 4 threes on the night. She averages about 4 to 5 threes a game. A season high 6 in one contest. Beautiful spin move by Atkins. And she's had a great 2-minute spurt. 8 points for her.
I mean, this honestly may be a good thing for the Lady Eagles to head into the half. Hopefully this will allow Atkins to calm down a little bit and they can come out with a new game plan and stop her in the fourth quarter.
She was the player of the year in her conference for a reason. She gets 8 points alone and cuts this game to single digits. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after both teams talk things over. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, Lauren Alvarez with a whopping 18 and 13 rebounds. Yet Ashlyn Atkins is coming alive. She had 2 points through 3 quarters until the 2-minute mark hit of the third quarter. She now has 10.
Well, Lauren is definitely not done for the evening, but as far as Ashlyn Atkins go, the Lady Eagles have to come out and stop her this fourth quarter. They cannot let her get going.
Alvarez certainly not done, but Atkins just getting started this evening. Here's McElhaney. Alvarez with 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and she responds with a 3!
Almost as if on cue, I say she's not done for the evening, and then hits a 3 in the corner.
Edwards, wide open opportunity, and she responds. Cuts the lead to 7. McElhaney finds Alvarez. She'll answer back with another 3, and she misses. Phelps gets a hand on it, and beautiful defense by Wolford, but gets called for the foul behind.
Looks like she just might have gotten a little too aggressive on that back end. It was there for her to hit, just came in a little late and got her arm instead.
After that foul, Coach Jared Sellers needs to call a full timeout, as now this lead gets shrunken to single digits. We'll step away. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Brittany Paddock, we were just talking momentarily about Sandy Alvarez. No, wow, Sandy Alvarez. I cannot believe I just said that. Sandy McElhaney, my apologies. Although not having one of her best shooting nights, she does have 3 blocks and 5 assists to her name.
And that is something that I absolutely love about Sandy as a player, is that she may not score every single night, but when she has those off nights, you're going to see her make up for it either defensively or in some other area offensively.
Gafford with the 3, and that's good. That's her first 3 of the night. She's shooting 33% from perimeter. Alvarez is double team. And Adams in the passing lane. Adams, transition, fouled. She'll head to the charity stripe. A game where the Eagles were up by as much as 14 is now in a deficit of 5.
All it takes is a couple of really good players or just being able to hit those 3-point shots, and it slowly diminishes that lead.
Nicoya Adams, first free throw attempt is up, and it's no good. I did mention earlier that Faulkner is the #1 free throw shooting team in their conference at 78%, and Alvarez gets that snatched away from her. Nicoya Adams missed both free throws, but McElhaney comes with a much-needed rebound. A lot of pressure by Faulkner University. Here's McElhaney in transition. Step through, finds Phelps for a 3 of her own. That's good! So funny, I saw Jared Sellers nod before it even went down.
Oh, we were both doing that. I saw it come out of her hands, and I knew right away that one was good.
That's funny. We talk about that to Coach Sellers all afternoon, the fact that before the shot even went up, he already knew it was in. Adams, she'll head back to the charity stripe here for the Faulkner Eagles to possibly cut this lead to 5. I mentioned earlier that Nicoya Adams, she averages 10 points per ball game, and she has a career high of 20 against Pensacola Christian College at home, as she missed her third free throw in a row. Second attempt is up for Adams as she misses both of them, but Hollins nearly gets another rebound, but gets called for the over-the-back foul. Alvarez for the inbound. She finds McElhaney. Eagles with 5 seconds to get it over. They do and find McElhaney. Phelps, corner to Wolford. Phelps, she's wide open for a three of her own. She could have went back-to-back there. The beautiful rebound there by McElhaney. Adams nearly comes up with the steal. McElhaney, she finds Wolford. McElhaney with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Adams with beautiful defense. Her sister goes baseline, puts up one at the goal. That's no good. The shot clock had 1 second left before the ball went out of bounds, but the official grants the shot clock violation in favor of Faulkner University. Adkins, she brings the ball up court. Beautiful 1-2 move on Phelps. Kicks a corner to Edwards. She hit one earlier. Can't knock one down again. Hollins with a strong rebound, being boxed out by 2 Eagle defenders. Here's Adam. Beautiful drive. Baseline. Loses it. Regains her dribble. Finds Edwards. Edwards Gafford with 10 seconds left. Here's Adkins with 7 seconds left. Atkins with 5. Atkins, she spins, falls, and a steal by Alvarez. Alvarez off to the races. She gets plucked from behind by Gafford. But this does set up an inbound opportunity for the Eagles with 26 seconds left on the shot clock.
I mean, that's still a lot of time, so we'll take it.
I still can't believe that Leah Phelps, she hit a three, and before it even went in, Coach Sellers literally nodded his head, said it was good before it even go down.
Well, Coach Sellers knows how to shoot very well. He was a very good shooter in college, even as a point guard. So he pretty much knows as soon as it comes out of a player's hand whether or not it's going in.
Well, Sellers is my teacher, and I can tell you this now. You can't shoot better than me. Just kidding. McElhaney, Phelps, corner. She can go 2 for 3 in this quarter, but that was tipped. Gafford with the board. Faulkner down 7. Here's Fasonic, beautiful way to thread the needle to find Holland, and she'll head back to the charity stripe. That's a foul on Alvarez. And that's her 4th. Menser, she'll head to the table for Alvarez. She's still having a big night. Through 3 quarters, she had 21 points and 18 rebounds. But it's also a better option to also go with Kristen, who has 7 points coming off the bench, and also give Alvarez some much-needed rest and also protect her for the later goings of the game.
Well, there's still 6.5 minutes left. Lauren is a player that you're going to need at the end of the game, and if this game keeps on being this close, you want her in at the end. So putting Kristen in, a player who has been doing well, is a very good coaching decision by Sellers.
Phelps stops on a dime, finds Wolford in the corner for a 3 of her own. That rims out. Hollins nearly gets the rebound, but that will stay with Faulkner anyways. Eagles down by 6, up by 6, my apologies. McElhaney, Wolford, as she just received the steal. Right into her hands. Menser the trailer. Here's McElhaney. She desperately needs one, and she gets it! Not her greatest shooting night, but she does have 6 points and a much-needed bucket here to push the lead to 9.
If you watched her on that shot, she was a lot more relaxed and was able to get her form down exactly how she needed it to.
Gafford, step back 3 for her. That's no good. Beautiful rebound by Holland. She goes straight up. And she'll head back to the charity stripe again. That's McElhaney's 3rd foul of the contest. But that puts Holland back on the line, the team leader in free throw percentage, and also the 2nd best scorer in the Southern States Conference.
I mean, if you're going to foul a player, which defensively you don't really want to do ever, but if you're going to, you definitely don't want it to be the team's top free throw shooter.
2nd attempt is up for Holland, and that one's good. Eagles now up by 7. McElhaney finds her sister. 1-2 punch for them. Great defense there by Holland. Sets up Phelps for the inbound. She finds McElhaney. McElhaney to her sister. Kristen, beautiful pass to Wolford, and she gets the lucky roll.
Man, Kristen is having herself a game right now.
And honestly, she's really earning her minutes in this ball game today. Aiken, beautiful pump fake by Edwards. She goes all the way to the basket, and that's deflected by both McElhaneys. Cindy McElhaney with a lot of time left on the shot clock, yet 5 minutes left in the game. Sandy McElhaney guarded by Aiken. Now on Edwards. Finds her sister. She'll take a three of her own. That nearly falls. I don't know if that was the smartest decision there, especially for the fact that it didn't fall. Now Faulkner tries to respond. That's no good. Foul and one for Fisonic. Lauren Alvarez, she returns to the table, but she's going to now have to play on eggshells for the remainder of this game.
It's just going to come down to playing smart. She really has to think through everything she does before she does it, especially defensively. For somebody who is super aggressive on rebounds, that's something she's going to have to keep in mind is the number of fouls that she has.
Nicoya Adams, she checks into the game here for Edwards. Fisonic back on the line. A lot of players close to foul trouble here for the Eagles. Wolford with 4, Alvarez with 4, and McElhaney with 3. Skip pass that intended to Sandy McElhaney. That's stolen away. Akins goes to Adams. She kicks it over to Fisonic. Gafford, she drives and finds Holland. Atkins, she'll take a 3 from long range. That's no good. The Eagles get rewarded that possession, but I'm just happy that no one got awarded a foul in that situation. If the Eagles hold on here, this will be the first time in program history that we beat Faulkner University. We can get it done at home today. McElhaney, she'll take a 3 from long range. That misses, but Phelps with a long rebound. McElhaney, she gets fouled by Nicoya Adams. And Phelps will be there for the inbound. Colson, she checks into the game for Gafford. As the Eagles now are possibly 3 minutes and 56 seconds left from taking this victory. McElhaney drives, dribble handoff to her sister. Wolford, dribble handoff to Phelps. Phelps with a slower defender on her. Finds a wide open Wolford in the corner for a 3. That's no good. Not the smartest of shot selections because you literally give the ball right back to the other team.
Well, honestly, I'm okay with it. You aren't going to get a much more open shot than what Jenna had in that corner. And when there's still very little, you had 10 seconds left on the shot clock. So go ahead and take it. And Jenna's a great three-point shooter, and you just hope she makes it.
That jumper by Olivia Colson cuts the lead to 4 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game. We will be back soon. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside Brittany Paddock, and what a game we have before us tonight.
This is definitely a very close game. Both teams are playing very aggressively right now. You can see the desire in them to win. So we'll see who ultimately comes out with the victory tonight.
Phelps drives, nearly loses it. She'll take a 3, and that misses as well. 3 straight three-point opportunities missed by the Eagles, and Faulkner will take over. That's a foul on Jenna Wolford, and she fouls out in this contest. Mentor, she'll come back to the table.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 0, Kristen Menser.
Mentor playing a really dominant performance tonight. She had 7 points, I believe 3 assists as well. Akins, she goes to the line. Adkins, my apologies, she goes to the line, knocks on the first one. Second attempt is up and it's good. Cuts this lead to 2.
At this point, each possession is going to matter for the Lady Eagles. They need to make smart choices in their shots and then play well defensively on the other end.
Beautiful shot there by Phelps. A lot of contact there, and she finishes, pushes the lead to 4. Adkins thought about a shot, goes to Fisonic. She gets a wide open lane and scores. Wasn't a lot that not Phelps, but Alvarez can do in that situation.
And that's what I was talking about earlier with her having to play really smart, knowing that she has 4 fouls. Thought it was better to just go ahead and let her go in and take the chance on that layup.
Dribble handoff to Phelps. She receives it, splits through the defense, goes up strong, and she'll go to the free throw line.
That was a great move by Leah, and just finding the open lane once again and then being able to draw that contact and get to the line.
Phelps with another dominant performance here tonight. She had 11 through 3 quarters. She'll go back to the charity stripe to continue her prominence tonight as well.
What I love about Leah is just the different aspect that she adds to the team. You have Lauren and Sandy who are great set shooters. They can create their own shots, but Leah's ability to drive and also shoot on the outside is just so good.
Phelps, she splits the free throw, making it a 3-point deficit here for the Eagles. Here's Adams, drives. Down low is Hollins, but beautiful defense by McElhaney.
That was absolutely fantastic defense by Sydney.
McElhaney, she dribbles it out. Eagles trying to dribble out as much time as possible. Backdoor intended to Alvarez, yet she saves it. Sandy Alvarez, why did I say that? She could have put that game out of reach, yet that was no good. Hollins, she splits the seam there on that play, finds Fisonic, my apologies, and that's no good. I said Sandy Alvarez, can't believe that one. My apologies to the fans at home watching. But McElhaney could have put that game out of reach with that 3, but the Eagles have another possession to put in a dagger in this game.
That was a great job by Lauren to go ahead and get position on that rebound, go up and grab it and force the opposing team to foul her in that situation.
Alvarez, she drives corner, dribble handoff to McElhaney. She takes a screen from her sister, gets the mismatch she wants, goes to the right side. Alvarez thought about a shot here, doesn't take it. Mentor drives inside, finds Alvarez. She has 2 defenders on her. Mentor down low, beautiful pump fake, and she gets to finish the fall! Kristen Mentor with 9!
That was a great find by Lauren, and then the knowledge for Kristen to be able to do that pump fake and then fake the other team out and then just put it straight up for another basket.
Makes the defender miss, and she's having a dominant performance. 9 points off the bench for Kristen Mentor, the sophomore from Chester, Virginia. We'll be back after a few. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, the Eagles, 1 minute and 13 seconds to beat Faulkner University for the first time in program history. How are they going to get that done?
They're going to have to play some really smart defense and do absolutely shut out. Do not allow Atkins to get an opportunity to score.
Adams, she takes a double screen, wide open Gafford. Gafford tries to drive on Alvarez and misses. Seemed like she was trying to draw a foul in that situation. Mentor nearly loses the ball, yet finds Alvarez. 3 seconds to get it across, and they do. Here's Alvarez. Alvarez takes the screen. Alvarez gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to add some more points to another dominant performance.
From the Lady Eagles perspective, this is exactly who you want at the line shooting. From Faulkner's perspective, you're really thinking anybody but Lauren, who's such a dominant free throw shooter.
Coach Jared Sells, he calls a timeout, 30 seconds, and we'll be back in that time as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, the Eagles 36 seconds away from possibly beating Faulkner University for the first time in program history as Alvarez goes to the charity stripe and knocks down the first one.
I mean, yes, we're 36 seconds away, but I have seen a lot of things happen in 36 seconds. So, Lauren, if she can hit this other free throw and extend our lead, that would be great.
And she does. Now Faulkner University has a shot clock and game clock differential of 6. Here's Adams. She pump fakes. Kicks it corner to Fisonic. Holland. Adkins. 3. That's good. Cuts the lead to 4. And here's Alvarez. She's on the move. Alvarez fouled while shooting. It should go to the line here. Great job with Adams' defense by holding it off as well, not just wasting her time and trying to foul her early. But that also puts one of our best free throw shooters on the line, Sandy McElhaney. Not one of her greatest shooting nights, but practically doing everything else as well.
But the nice thing is that even when you aren't having a great shooting night, when you're a shooter, you can still rely on your free throws.
Second attempt is up, and it's good. That pushes this lead to 6. Adkins, another three-point opportunity. That misses. Great rebound by McElhaney, and she'll go to the line as well. 11 seconds for the first win in program history against Faulkner University. Great coaching here by head coach Jared Sellers. He won National Coach of the Year twice and also Regional Coach of the Year of the South Region 4 times as well. Multiple visits to the national tournament. I was about to say the national championship. Multiple visits to the national tournament, as well as winning the region next year. One thing that I love about this game is that this Faulkner team is very similar to a champion college team who's the #1 team in the nation. How beneficial is this game for this Eagles basketball team?
This is just going to do so much for their confidence. I mean, going in, beating an NAIA team like Faulkner for the first time ever, this is just going to do loads to their confidence and really help them moving forward into the rest of the season.
Not just loads to their confidence, but loads to their power ranking as well, since this is one of the best teams in their conference, their NAIA conference, and the Southern States Conference as well. Coach Sellers calls a full timeout. We'll step aside ourselves. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. And Brittany, you're smiling ear to ear as the Eagles are now 11 seconds, 10. Here's Gafford in the corner, knocks down the 3. And Now, this is a ball game now. The Eagles only down 3 with 6 seconds left. You said a lot can happen in 30 seconds. We've seen it already. Quick 30-second timeout. Brittany, what are you expecting Coach to be talking about in his huddle right now?
Really talking about possession. I have a feeling he's drawing up a play right now to get Lauren or Sandy open. That way, if Faulkner does foul, they have one of the best free throw shooters on the line.
Faulkner University, they're going to be continuing their games for their Thanksgiving tournament that they have after school as well. Currently going through a 2-game losing streak, added along to that pressure as well. What do you think their coach is talking about in their huddle as well?
I mean, right now he's just focusing on the here and now. So really locking down on defense, denying the opportunity for them to even get the pass out.
That places the ball on the sideline here for the Eagles. McElhaney, the inbounder. Makes Alvarez wide open, the person we want to go to in this situation, and will put her back on the line. Five seconds left. Alvarez back on the line. If this stadium was full, I believe we'll be hearing MVP chants as well.
Lauren has definitely played an excellent game tonight. She can knock down these free throws. That really seals the game for us. Now at this point, you just don't want to foul. They can take the shot. You just don't want our team to foul.
Second attempt is up and is good for Alvarez. What a bounce back performance after being held to single digits against University of West Florida. And there's the final buzzer. For the first time in program history, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles beat Faulkner University to a score of 75-70.
The Lady Eagles played an absolutely fantastic game tonight. Great job by Coach Sellers scouting out Faulkner and knowing what to do to shut down 2 of their top scorers.
Lauren Alvarez with another dominant performance here tonight. She had 21 points and 18 rebounds through 3 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, that is some impressive stats, but then again, Lauren has been putting up those numbers all year.
We just saw the senior duo hug in the center of the floor. Sandy McElhaney, not the greatest shooting night for her, but she did have a big 3 later in the game, and also she had 3 blocks through 3 quarters as well.
And then her number of assists as well. You can't forget those.
Wow, what a day here for Eagles athletics as we take home a victory from a powerhouse NAI opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it here today. I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock, and we will see you soon.